Hi everybody, it's Miss Kim.
And Miss Laura.
And we're back with Newt.
And Sprocket's back there. There.
She's a cute little cave.
Yeah, she likes her caves.
And Chewy's down here laying by us.
You'll hear him breathing, but you can't see him right now.
Yes. And Newt and Chewy have their winter coats on.
Looking all fancy.
Yeah, so they're ready when the snow comes.
Hopefully it comes soon. I want a good foot of snow. I need some snow.
I like a little bit of snow. Just a little bit. I don't like it on the roads, but I like watching the snow fall.
You got new tires. You're fine.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank God.
Yeah.
No, Chewy. Yeah. We're going to read books, okay? We got to tell them about the new books. We're going to read a book, I did anyway, called Katy and the Big Snow. I enjoy it. My mom read this to me for years when I was little, so it's got to be at least a good 60-year-old book, but it's good stuff.
Not that you're 60.
No, I'm only 45, 46. But either way, they have a really lot of big snow, and they have to get the plow out to rescue the entire city. Oh. I gotta say, it's fun though, because when we had the last big snow, we put a ruler outside, and we watched it build up. It was pretty neat. So hopefully we'll get enough snow to be able to put the ruler back out again this year. What are you reading?
I am reading Duck at the Door. It is about a duck who does not...
At the door! I should have interjected, pardon me.
Yes. It's about a duck who... chooses not to go south for the winter and what happens. So it's pretty funny. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, my dad, if he were a duck, he'd be gone like September.
I would go south if I could.
All right, we good?
I think so.
All right.
Enjoy our stories.
Bye.
Bye.
Katy and the Big Snow by Virginia Lee Burton. Katy was a beautiful red crawler tractor. She was very big and very strong, and she could do a lot of things. Katy had a bulldozer to push dirt around with her, and Katy also had a snowplow to plow snow with. Katy belonged to the highway department of the city of Geopolis. The highway department repaired the roads in the summer and kept them clear of snow in the winter, so traffic could run in and out and around the city. The city of Geopolis. All summer, Katy worked on the roads with her bulldozer. Katy liked the work. The harder and tougher the job, the better she liked it. Once when the steamroller fell in the pond, Katy pulled it out. The highway department was very proud of her. They used to say nothing can stop her. When winter came, they put snowplows on the big trucks and changed Katy's snow bulldozer to her snowplow. But Katy was so big and strong she had to stay home because there was not enough snow for her to plow. Then early one morning it started to drizzle. The drizzle turned into rain. The rain turned into snow. By noon it was 4 inches deep. The highway department sent out the truck plows. By afternoon the snow was 10 inches deep and still coming down. Looks like a big snow, they said at the highway department, and they sent Katy out. A strong wind came up and drifts began to form. 1 foot, 2 feet, 3 feet, 5 feet. The snow reached the first-story windows, the second-story windows, and then it stopped. One by one, the truck's snow plows broke down. The roads were blocked, no traffic could move. The schools, the stores, the factories were closed. The railroad station and airport were snowed in, and the mail couldn't get through. The police couldn't protect the city, and the telephone and power lines were down. There was a break in the water main, and the doctors couldn't get to his patient at the hospital. The fire department was helpless. Everyone and everything was stopped, but... Katy. The city of Geopolis was covered with a thick blanket of snow. Slowly and steadily, Katy started to plow out the city. "Help," called the chief of police. "Help us to get out to protect the city." "Sure," said Katy. "Follow me." So Katy plowed out the center of the city. "Help," called the postmaster. "Help us to get the mail through." "Sure," said Katy. "Follow me." So Katy plowed down to the railway station. "Help! Help!" called out the telephone company and the electric company. "The poles are down somewhere in East Geopolis." "Follow me," said Katy. So Katy plowed out the roads to East Geopolis. Help, called out the superintendent of the water department. There's a break in the water main somewhere in North Geopolis. Follow me, said Katy. And she plowed out the roads to North Geopolis. Help, emergency, called out the doctor. Help me get this patient to the hospital way out in West Geopolis. Sure, said Katy. Follow me. So Katy plowed out the roads to the hospital. Help, 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 called out the fire chief. There's a 3-alarm fire way out in South Geopolis. Well, follow me, said Katy. So Katy plowed out the roads to the fire in South Geopolis. On the way back, a plane signaled for help. The airport was snowed in. Katy was beginning to get a little tired, but she couldn't stop. Not Katy. She hurried over to the airport and plowed out the roadways so the airplane could safely land. Then after she had found the broken down truck plow, she started home. The fire department had put out the fire. The doctor had saved his patient. The water department had repaired the main. The telephone and electricity were on. The mail could go through, and the police could protect the city. Thanks to what Katy did. She plowed out the whole city. Katy finished up the side streets so traffic could move in and out and around the city. Then she went home to rest. Then, and only then, did Katy stop. The end.
Duck at the Door by Jackie Urbanovic. It was a quiet night until thunk, creak, and knock, knock, knock. Someone is out there. Let's go ask Irene. She always knows what to do. Irene, cried Brody, help! Someone is knocking on our door. It's the middle of the night, said Irene. Who could be knocking on our door? It's a duck. Irene brought the duck inside. My name is Max, he began. I was born in the spring and I loved it. I stayed behind when my flock flew south because I thought I'd love winter too. But it turned out to be cold and very lonely. Winter isn't so bad when you have a warm home, said Irene. At first, Max had a lot to learn. In January, he learned to use the remote control. He enjoyed Wild Kingdom and Worldwide Wrestling. In February, he discovered he had a flair for cooking. By March, he had made himself right at home. But by April, it was clear that Max had learned too much. There goes another Saturday night. Another rerun. Rerun? I've got it memorized. Gimme. Ack. Dakota, Coco, and Jessie Bear got tired of Max's new recipes. And Brody was just tired. Someone had to talk to Max. But who? Just then, Max burst into the room yelling, "Listen to the quacking! My flock has returned. I can't wait to see them. Irene, please keep my chef's hat. And Brody, you can have my rubber duckies. I will miss you all so much." After many hugs, Max left. With Max gone, life was ordinary again. The cats went back to eating plain cat food. No one played keep away with the remote control. You go first. No, you. What else can we do for fun? And Brody didn't have to share his bed. Life was so quiet that by October, everyone was happy to hear the sound of quacking. When there was a knock at the door, everyone was hoping the same thing. Max? 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 Max! They shouted with joy. Are you staying with us all winter? They asked. Yes, said Max. Me and my flock. Everyone looked at Irene, hoping she would say something. But all she could say was, "Welcome home." The end.